John, and my name's Mel. I am a skills advisor with Oxfordshire Skills. Could you start, please, by introducing yourself, your job role, and who you work for?
Certainly, yes. Good morning, Mel. My name is John Hornsby. I'm Operations Director and co-founder of Williams Jet Tenders Limited. So we're a South Oxfordshire-based business based in Berensfield. I like to call it Berensfield by the Sea, which is a bit unusual for a boat builder in rural Oxfordshire. But what we actually produce here is a product which sells globally in the marine industry. We started from small beginnings locally, but have stayed close to the area here in Berensfield. And we design, manufacture, and market water jet powered yacht tenders. So these are the little boats that sit on the back of the much larger motor yachts and sailing yachts that are all over the world, and they transport people from the main boats to shore. They can have fun on the boats, they can water ski behind them. So they're really versatile products.
Fantastic, thank you. Yeah, like you say, very interesting business for rural Oxfordshire.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely.
And so could you tell us, please, John, how your apprentices fit into the business at Williams Jet Tenders?
Of course, yes. I mean, we started down a route of apprentices back in 2013, I believe it was. And we realised that being based in rural Oxfordshire, it was quite difficult, if not impossible, to attract trained boat builders to come and work for us. And as the company was expanding so rapidly, we needed a mechanism to attract young people to come into the business that were very practically capable. And it was an idea to set up a Saturday morning boat school whereby we invited year 11 children, and in their final year before the exams. And these are children and individuals that were basically at risk of perhaps dropping out of the educational system. But they were practically capable individuals. And we set up this boat school, which ran for a 6-week period. And at the end of it, the individuals would have built a small radio controlled boat, which we had great fun running around the lake and racing at the end of this 6 weeks. And from that, we would invite the individuals that were interested in joining us as an apprentice to go through an interview process, and we would select an apprentice to come and do an engineering apprenticeship with us. So that was in the very early stages of trying to encourage youngsters to come into the business that were practically skilled, but not necessarily academically gifted. And that was a really great start for us. And 2013 was when we first started on that route. Since then, things have changed in terms of the recruitment or the attraction of apprentices. But we currently have 8 apprentices working for us within Williams. 3 of those 8 are still in that transition process of the apprenticeship training itself. The remainder are in key positions within the business. So it's really worked for us to attract young, skilled individuals to join Williams and to consider boat building as a career, which is not something you would naturally think exists in rural Oxfordshire.
Fantastic, that sounds great. And I think, would it be right to say that offering them the sort of taster experience of what it's like to work at Williams Jet Tenders is a good way to recruit apprentices and maybe attract sort of a slightly more diverse workforce?
Absolutely. I mean, it's worked really well for us. And the last 2 years we've been involved with OAS, which is just down the road from us in Culham. And the open evenings that they hold to show potential of the apprenticeship scheme and what they can offer has allowed us to attract individuals that are interested in becoming an apprentice into the factory here. And we've held a few apprentice taster sessions, whereby we will take a group of individuals, would-be apprentices, into the factory here. We split them up into smaller groups, and throughout the period of a day, we can introduce them to some of the processes that they would be involved with if they joined us as an apprentice. So it's a really good way of assessing from their perspective whether an apprenticeship would suit them as an individual, and also from ourselves to look at individuals' capabilities and think, well, yeah, they could perhaps fit in here. This area would be, more suited for that individual, and we can then start to look at how it would work for us within the company. So it's a really good thing to do, and we're certainly going to be doing more and more of that.
It's fantastic. It sounds like it works well. So would you say it's important for employers to offer work experience or taste of the workplace to young people to sort of inform and inspire them about their opportunities?
Totally. And it really is a two-way thing here, because any business that's looking into their future has got to attract young, talented people in, because it's the future of their business. And a great way to do that is to become part of the apprenticeship scheme, to really engage with youngsters that are interested in going through and committing to that apprenticeship, because it often comes back that they become the most committed staff members and employees that you will ever hope to actually employ within the business. And the skill sets as well, by engaging with the apprenticeship program, that the skills that they will bring into the business, because they have such a broad base level of training, is really second to none.
And is it right that you have 100% retention rate for your apprentices at Williams Jet Tenders?
That is correct, yes. Each apprentice we've taken on has joined the business. They've become fully integrated within Williams, and there are a whole range of different areas within the business that they're now employed. Everything ranging from composites technician through to a team leader in the finishing of our boats, right the way through until the design process. And we have a design engineer that started off on the apprenticeship scheme, and a whole number of different roles in between. So really there are no ceilings. When you start on that apprenticeship scheme, it's down to the individual's willingness to learn, take on more responsibility, and the capability. And with the right support and the right training, they can literally look forward to a really bright future.
So it sounds as though apprenticeships are very important to your business in terms of your succession planning and pipeline of talent coming through.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. As I said before, the ability for a business to attract individuals that are going to stay with that business and are going to be really supportive and give back to the business. We find that the apprentices that we've run through the apprenticeship scheme have been fully committed, and they really appreciate what you've done for them in terms of a business, and provided the training that has enabled them to go through that apprenticeship program, and they want to give something back. In our experience, that really stands out in when you're building a team and growing a company, that you have core individuals that feel a real commitment and a belonging to a team.
Fantastic. That sounds great. And so what would you say, John, to another small business that was thinking about employing apprentices but hadn't yet done so?
Go for it. You've absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. And whatever you put in, you will get tenfold back out. So no hesitations at all. If you're interested in I say, developing the future of your business and seeing that business continuity, you need to attract bright people into the business, and engaging with an apprenticeship program will give you, these bright young people that you need to question the way you do things. And it's the inquisitive nature of these, bright people coming in that will challenge the way you do things and make you think there is possibly a different way we can do it. And that makes you think, yeah, this is all worth it.
Brilliant. Well, it obviously is. You're doing it very well, because Williams Jet Tenders have been nominated as one of the finalists in the Oxfordshire Apprenticeship Awards for smaller employers. So congratulations to you and all the team for your achievements there. How do you feel to be recognised through the Oxfordshire Apprenticeship Awards for your apprenticeship scheme?
This is absolutely fantastic, and I think it's a real testament to the effort and the support that our team members have put in here at Williams to ensure that we have a very strong and successful apprenticeship program, and in supporting these young apprentices coming through. So it's a real pat on the back for the team members that have put hours and hours of effort into the training, and the wider team that also benefits from having exposure to apprentices, which, the knock-ons of that with a team, are fantastic. It's very uplifting. So yeah, we really appreciate the being recognised as being a good apprentice system that we have here, and yeah, really pleased with the nomination.
Great, that's good to hear, and congratulations again on making it to the final three. And thank you for your time, John. Best of luck to you and the team in the awards next week. And thank you for taking the time to talk to us today. Thank you
very much indeed. Thank you.